What's up, fam? It's your boy Behind. I'm back in this thing with some pretty good news right here. I was scrolling through Rolling Stone when I saw an article on Big Boy from Outkast, and he's about to host Airbnb stays at Atlanta's Dungeon Home Studio. Ooh, that's crazy right there. Big Boy was quoted as saying, "Since purchasing the home, I've been excited to open its doors and welcome the next generation of artists to the space that inspired countless songs." Now, for those that don't know, here's what's going on. Big Boy has turned the Dungeon, the famed Atlanta home studio where Outkast and the Dungeon family recorded together, into an Airbnb for a limited time this summer. Big Boy purchased the house 2 years ago and will also personally host 3 overnight stays at the Dungeon on June 29th, July 1st, and July 3rd. People that's able to stay in the Dungeon will only be charged $25 a night to commemorate the 25th anniversary of Outkast's 1996 LP, AT Aliens. My God, that's one of my favorites right there. Bookings open on June 25th at 10 a.m. at Airbnb. Big Boy was quoted as saying, "Atlanta is my home, and I grew up with the Dungeon family in this house. We would spend hours hanging out in the basement, writing rhymes and putting together beats at all hours of the night. Since purchasing the home, I've been excited to open its doors and welcome the next generation of artists to the space that inspired countless songs." Now, as part of the stay, the overnight guests will have access to the state-of-the-art Dungeon Basement Studio, allowing them to record with Yamaha audio equipment. Big Boy will also provide guided tours of the home, which was the home to Outkast, Goody Mob, and Organized Noise, and so many others. The house itself is adorned with nods of Outkast's legacy, including a fireplace painted to resemble the black and white American flag seen on the Stankonia cover, a peacock feathered wicker chair, a fur coat blanket inspired by the speaker box cover, platinum plaques, Outkast inspired artwork, and more. Big Boy added on the Dungeon's Airbnb listing, "Step inside my newly remixed house, where you'll find a fresh take on the place where hip-hop history was made. You and the guests will live like music royalty for one night in a space designed to celebrate all of the Dungeon family's successes." Additionally, to celebrate Big Boy's career and new gig as an Airbnb host, Airbnb will make a one-time donation to Atlanta Public Schools music department to expand resources and increase access to music education. My God, it ain't getting no better than that right there. In an effort to minimize the risk, though, eligible guests must currently live in the United States, while Airbnb will provide an Escalade transport to and from the house and the Atlanta area, and guests are responsible for their own travel to the state of Georgia to come and kick it at the Dungeon. Man, that's dope as hell right there, man. I mean, it's good to see what Big is doing with the Dungeon and turning that thing into an Atlanta landmark, because we need more of those things just to inspire the next generation to see exactly where they came from, so we can go back to the future with this thing and just put it down in the A-Town. Salute, salute, salute to Big. Salute, salute, salute to the DF. And I'ma just sit there right there. Beehive Radio, shout it, like, subscribe, get down with the movement. Holla at your folk, man. I'm out of here, gone.